Hey everyone, it's Friday, August 18th, and we are currently in a parking lot. I'm waiting for Mike to get his license renewed because it's due in just a few days, and he remembered on the way down, and with his work schedule always working past office hours, checked and found a license bureau that we can fit in just fine, and it was even on the way to where we're going. Speaking of where we're going, we don't have reservations, but we are heading towards Columbus, and we're thinking about staying at Alum Creek State Park or Delaware State Park. So we're just going to roll into one of them, see if they have any sites we like, stay there if we like it, move on if we don't, just like normal. And they both, as of right now, they both have plenty of sites open, so I have no worries whatsoever that we won't get a site. So again, we'll save our $8 reservation fee and reap the benefits of that. So is that your best B&B experience of ever?
From the time I walked from here over to there and back, 5 minutes, had my license plates renewed. I think we officially need to move to Bucyrus, Ohio.
I thought something was wrong. When he started walking out, I thought for sure he forgot something, didn't have a checkbook, something wasn't right. And that's why he was coming back so early. I couldn't believe it.
Absolute best ever.
Yeah, and it's Friday afternoon. He said he walked in and they were friendly.
Yeah,
we don't have those in Ottawa County. They're not friendly.
They're annoyed that you're there.
They are angry people. I get it, they deal with a lot of boats and stuff like that, but come on, like, most people are renewing licenses and tags. It's not that big of a deal. And
this place is big enough, we got in and out with the camper, and there's like absolutely zero issues.
It was very convenient. It's in this big plaza with like half the things are closed, so there's all kinds of open parking. Zero complaints. This is the best B&B I've ever been to.
And you didn't even go in?
And I didn't even go in, but it was the best experience I've ever had. Right now, let's turn this around. Oh, a tool sale. Look at that.
Oh,
roadside tool sale. Missed out. We're back on the road.
Yeah. I couldn't remember how this is set up. I remember now.
Yeah, I remember now. I agree. It was the same way. They said they're about 80% full, which is about what we had expected. So we're just gonna park, go in, and see what they got.
We'll drive around.
Alright, well, they didn't really help us in the office. They just gave us a map and said, these are the sites that are available, and told us to go drive around.
Go drive around, look at it, and pick one out.
And don't set up, come back, make sure no one's booked it online. I could have done this myself. I thought they were just gonna... When we've gone to other places like East Harbor, you just go in, they say this one, this one, this one, this one, and you pick one, and then you get it. I don't really want to just drive around.
We're coming up on some on the right. Let's see what this is. A19, that one's available.
Okay.
We've got, which would be on the right, 8, 23, 25, 27. probably be easier to see on the way back.
Yeah. There's 25.
Yeah.
This is probably 27.
Yep. Alright, so we're gonna drive a ways.
Alright. It's 8:32.
This is from right here.
It's a camper host. It's also a bathroom and a camper host.
See that one?
Whatever one you want, Mikey. I don't know which ones are best.
So A44.
Well, we did it.
Finally
picked a site.
And out of all the sites, it was a walk-in we picked.
Right. So, I mean, either way, win-win. We actually had enough points accumulated to get a free night stay because at Ohio State Parks, you accumulate points with every night that you pay to camp. And after like what feels like probably it takes most people probably a couple years to get a free night. We'll get a couple every season. You need 7,000 points. We had over 8. So we used one, we got a free night. So we're only paying 31 bucks for our weekend stay. So can't really complain much about that.
And they let us drive around to look at all the sites. And pulling the trailer, what a pain.
Yeah.
It's an absolute pain to drive around the campground.
Yeah. And coincidentally, the campsite that we chose is like right around the corner from the office. So we literally should have just walked.
Yeah, so we drove around, picked the site, come back up to the office.
And take that glare.
Now I have to navigate this.
Yeah.
That little barricade's gonna have to move. Curve over there.
You still got room for the curve.
It's gonna have to move.
Alright.
See how far up I can go.
It's good tail swing. Is that good?
I don't know, I can't see.
Oh. There we go. Sorry, blind moment.
Can't see when I'm going my mirrors.
Mike's gonna drop me off. I'm gonna move that picnic table. He's gonna go swing around. That one? Yeah, I think it's that one.
Yes. You'll be able to move that by yourself?
Yes.
Alright.
Perfectly capable of moving it.
Okay.
Pretty cool back here. I only work out all the time, and he asked if I can move a picnic table.
So they got this concrete stopper here. This kind of keeps us from going back too far, but I think if I move over just a little bit, I'll be able to just drive right past this. So what I did was I put this orange leveling block over here. This is my marker. I want my tire to come in right next to it as close as I can, because by moving over that much, I should be able to get over this. Should fit right between the tires.
I mean, is there a point other than just saying you can? Come back another 6 to 12 inches?
Because it's a challenge.
I know, that's what I was figuring.
I think you have to watch, make sure the tires don't screw.
Yeah.
Now it's always right there. Let's see if we can do this. Oh yeah. Challenge accepted.
Well, we are all set up. The site is actually a walk-in site, but if it was reservable, we'd want to get it again. The pad is really long. There's sun, there's shade, there's everything. And then this little area back here is pretty cool. It's like our fire ring is back here.
This is a perfect campsite. And it's a walk-in site.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is kind of why we don't reserve, because you never know what you're gonna find.
Right, and had we reserved, we never would have.
We wouldn't have been in this site.
Yeah, and we wouldn't have known that it was really even here or even that good. So
we don't have any close neighbors. I mean, if you look that way, it's just trees.
I mean,
and weeds.
look behind him; it's all trees, and then around this way, this is all just tree and brush, all behind you. And then we have a neighbor over on this side, but you can't see him until you get up to the road, because this is all you see. So yeah, overall, we'd get this site again.
Hey, it's Saturday, August
19th.
19th. And we've kind of been just lazy bums today.
It's been awesome. We even took a nap. Yeah.
Yeah, we really haven't done much of anything today. We got up this morning and
made breakfast.
Rained slightly last night.
This morning when we were still in bed, it was sprinkling a little bit, but it was literally just a sprinkle. It wasn't bad at all.
And now it's 79 degrees and kind of sunny.
Yeah, partly cloudy, partly sunny, whatever.
We really haven't left the campsite all day. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, but we did yesterday.
Yes, yesterday we walked a total of 5.5 miles.
Yeah, just over 5.5 miles, and that was only the campsite roads back here. It wasn't even like on trails or paths.
Yeah, it was just up and down the different roads throughout the whole campground.
Yeah, we did some of it when we got here, and then we did the other half later at night when it was dark out. The dogs love night walks.
Yep.
So much more things to try to see in the darkness, I guess.
And now it's 5:12 p.m.
And we're just kind of hanging out, like drinking a beer, and we'll probably have a campfire soon and
Eat dinner,
make some good food. And I mean, this is kind of like what camping is for us. So many people, including a lot of our neighbors, they're just gone all day, gone doing things. And that's why people come back and they're like, man, I need a vacation from my vacation, because they don't relax at all.
Yeah,
That's the majority of what we do.
I kind of like to just do nothing.
Yeah.
Take naps, drink beer.
Yeah. Munch on some food, hang out, enjoy each other's company, sit around a campfire, listen to the sounds of nature, which sometimes is
Car alarms.
I was going to say overall it's a beautiful park. It's really large. It's just north of Columbus, Ohio. Easy to get to.
And you can't really like see your neighbors.
Yeah.
In each site.
It's similar to like Maumee Bay, where you have like a brush row or trees of sorts between you. And this particular site is a walk-in, so it's non-reservable. So we lucked out with finding, I mean, this is a gem of a site. We love this campsite. It's really long, and we're way off the road, and it goes all the way back here, and you have your campfire over there, just like all in your own space.
So we're gonna get dinner started, have a fire, and then tomorrow we'll be packing up to go home.
Food. Hey everyone, it's that time again, unfortunately.
Going home.
Going home. So we're going to do our closeout video about our review for Alum Creek State Park in Delaware, Lewis Center, just Columbus, Ohio, basically. It's Mesa, it's Phoenix.
Yeah, had it in my storage space from when I lived in Phoenix. Well, I lived in Mesa, but when you say Mesa, people don't know what Mesa is. It's Phoenix. I lived in Phoenix.
What were your thoughts?
I love that park. That is a great park.
It really is a great park. It's large, it's spread out. All the campsites, I mean, they're not huge campsites compared to some state parks, but they're all pretty secluded. You don't have people right up on you, and you get to relax. And it is very relaxing. At least our site was very relaxing to me.
Yeah, and last night we did more night walking with the dogs, which brought our total mileage for the weekend up to 10 miles.
Right, and that was nice. The dogs loved it. They love the night walks. We did do some of the walking before it got dark out, and we walked in this path trail, and it wasn't very long, but it took you all along the water, and the dogs got to go in and kind of tromps around, kind of like swim, and Guy was impressing the ladies.
Yeah, he was.
He's just a little lady killer. He's, you know, prancing around in the water, showing off his bod, making the ladies go crazy. So the park was clean, the staff was very friendly, We didn't have any problems checking in. We really just had a really awesome weekend.
And there's really no problems with noise. There wasn't like any loud groups or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, our neighbor, they had quite a few people, but it wasn't anything unbearable. It was nice.
No, you have the typical daytime campground noise, which isn't anything to complain about, but then as soon as it got dark, I mean, that campground gets dark at night and quiet.
Yeah, it got dark. On our night walks, we like to live dangerously, and we don't really we have a flashlight, but we don't walk around with it on. We just walk and get off the road when there's cars, like well off the road. We're responsible, so I don't know, but it gets dark. Where I'm like, where's the road go? Or is this a cul-de-sac? Are we still going straight? So, I mean, it makes it more interesting, that's for sure.
Now, the dump station left a little to be desired, but I mean, overall, I'd give the park, like 5 stars if you want to rate it that way.
Yeah. We will definitely go back and would recommend it to others. It is a very popular state park, probably for those reasons. So, I really don't have any regrets, and that walk-in site we had was top-notch. It was probably one of our favorite campsites that we've had in a very long time. We've stayed there a couple other times, and we actually found our campsites that we had previously.
But, I mean, it was like, what, 3 years ago we were there?
Yeah, it was 3 years ago the last time we were there. Last time we were there is when we went down to Columbus, and I bought my car that I have. So that was a trip with a purpose.
Yeah, the state park overall is something like 4,000 acres, or just over 4,000
It's either 4,000 or 6,000, the whole park. Not including the water either, I don't believe. So they
do
separate
have
that.
A small beach.
Yeah, they have a couple of small beaches.
They have a boat ramp.
Yep. There's a lot of people with boats there.
Yeah, a lot.
Jet skis and all that type stuff. But it was nice. I'm pretty bummed out right now because the weather is beautiful and we're going home.
Yeah, it's 81 degrees.
It's sunny. What can you do?
Overall, I highly recommend Alum Creek State Park.
We're just going to end it on that note. Great park, great weekend.